Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. We're going to be taking a look at some classified figures. I got the whole new wave with the Don Moreno Overkill, which I'm excited for. Sundown, the new original character for the G.I. Joe franchise. Airtight and Cobra Moray? I forgot the name of him, but he is a Cobra, not a Cobra EO, Cobra... I feel like Moray is correct. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, I'm doing a 2-in-1 video because I think these are the two kind of more basic figures out of this wave. He has a lot of detail, which I like. Airtight is a little more basic, I would say. Not a whole lot of accessories for this guy, unfortunately. I guess we'll just get right into it. We have a pistol for Airtight, which is appreciated. We have his main weapon, which I'll be honest, Airtight, I always liked his design, but I never really understood what his weapon was for, or his gadget, you could call it. You have his back piece, which it connects to. You have some ventilators, some hoses to the helmet. I can only assume he is able to extract the air and kind of filter it out. That's what I'm gonna go with. You have some nice knee pads here. I think these are new. We have not seen them. New torso piece here, which is cool. You have some little dials and meters. You have his helmet, which has a clear plastic there, but it doesn't sit really too well. It like rides up and it just kind of stays there. But if you line it up, that is a cool looking helmet. I think that's something that I really liked about Airtight, was the helmet, and you can see that aggressive look there. It is removable, so there is his plain head, and these hoses do disconnect and connect to the helmet. You have the big hose, obviously, his gadget there, and other than that, everything else is pretty basic. You have a few pouches and pockets throughout. I think the yellow also makes it a little harder to see some of the detail. Very bright yellow, but an iconic looking Joe, that is for sure. And articulation is pretty much the same as always. Double jointed knees, boot swivel, ankle pivot and rocker, your upper thigh cut. You can kick forward, out. You do have drop down hips, the waist swivel. You can crunch forward and back. Arms, let's see how far out the arms can go. About that much. You do have your butterfly joint, upper bicep swivel, double jointed arms, and then this hand goes up and down, and this one goes side to side. His head can go up about that much with the helmet on, and down about that much, so not a whole lot. You have pivoting. Yeah, I think that's my only issue with this, is very loose helmet. If it was a little tighter, then maybe it wouldn't shift as much and it would stay in one position a little better, but that's Airtight there for you. Again, not a whole lot with this figure, but still an iconic Joe character to finally have in the collection. Next up, we do have, again, the Cobra. I should really look up what he's called, but he's a trooper, it doesn't matter. But he's a cool one, that's for sure. Like I said, he has some nice detailing going for him. I'll get right into that. I mean, it's just like these scaly patterns scattered throughout the figure, which is very cool. Still have that kind of tight skin swimsuit. You have that scales here. These are some cool flippers, very unique. But even the feet have this cool texturing going for them. I'll just leave the flippers on because that's cool. I like the darker gray webbing between the weird chicken flippers. You have some of that scaling here on his left hand, and the webbing. You get it over here too, but no webbing. You have these weird like Batman little thingies on his wrist. some black there. This one the same, and it has some dials and the numbers on it. There you go. What it means, I have no idea. You have this bicep band there. You have his head, which goes down that much and up. So very nicely detailed overall. And then you have this new tank sculpt, which is pretty unique, pretty cool looking. But yeah, you have some hoses, some pockets, pouches here on his belt, so that's pretty cool. The holster, it also has some texture in this one too. He has a very unique knife, as you can see there. Stores right there. We have a new accessory here, and this kind of harpoon gun pistol, which can be stored on his leg. And this is actually the additional head. He comes with this head out of the box, which is very cool. Look at that detail. Very nicely sculpted, but nicely painted as well. That mouthpiece looks cool. Very unique head sculpt. Maybe your casual clone might want a few of these, but yeah, this isn't just a mask that goes over the head. It's actually a separate entire head sculpt, which is pretty cool. I don't think we've gotten something like that, at least for, you know, something that's supposed to be like a mask. I thought this would go over the head. It'd be a little bigger and go over the head, but no. You just have to swap out the heads, and there you go, which I think is a good compromise. It's just having an entire head rather than a separate sort of helmet piece that has to go over the initial head. Showed off the tank there, which is new, so pretty much saw everything with the figure. We have the additional manta ray here, which is nicely colored. Nice red evil eyes. This is probably my girlfriend's favorite figure because of the stingray or manta ray, whatever you want to call it. She loves ocean creatures, so when I showed her this, she was like, "You need to get that." And well, here it is. I was gonna get it anyway, but she really pushed me to do it. But yeah, I think my one complaint is the hand is just wide open forever. There's no additional, which I just noticed there's some nice like suction thingies there, like tentacles. But yeah, it's just wide open forever. We don't have additional hands like trigger hands or fists or anything. And that's how the vintage one was as well. It had a normal hand and a wide open hand. In the pictures, it shows him kind of holding on to the manta ray, so it's kind of guiding him or pulling him along in the water. But maybe just give us an additional trigger hand, because I mean, he can only hold one of his accessories at a time. Would have been cool if I could have him hold the knife and the grapple or hook gun. I think that's my only complaint about this guy. Other than that, I mean, he's pretty cool, pretty simple. Again, very faithful to the vintage figure of this particular Cobra Trooper, which is nice to see sometimes. But yeah, that pretty much does it for this Cobra swimmer here. I guess articulation wise, it's pretty much the same as any other diver. If you have any of the other divers, you're in this, you know what to expect. Boot cuff there, good crunch forward, and then the arms go out about that much. And butterfly joint, bicep swivel, double jointed arms. This hand hinges up and down, and this one up and down, and this one side to side, whatever you want to call it. I showed off the articulation about that high and that down. The same goes for the alternate head. But let me know what you guys think of these two figures. Like I said, these are probably the most basic ones out of this new wave that just came out. Still fantastic additions to the overall classified collection. that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'll try and get him to stand before ending the video.